Hi, this is Gail and welcome. So this week I am working on Roxy's challenge in which we make pockets out of vellum and postcards. And so I always like to show a sample. And so I thought that I would put the example up here so you could see where we're headed. Okay, so here we have it. Over here is the postcard. Now, I went to print out postcards and I didn't have a wide variety. And also, I'm still dealing with issues with a different printing program, and trying to get sizing right just hasn't been going well. So this is the actual postcard. This is a hand-stamped stamp, a faux stamp, if you will. So there's the postcard, and this is the vellum pocket. So you can see it's vellum here, but inside I've also finished it off. Now in this challenge this week, you won't see any of the journaling cards to go inside unless I get a chance to make them on the side or at the end of this. I've already set my timer, and this is just some music paper. So it's a postcard backed with music paper, and then the vellum over top. All of it's been distressed. A little notch here for the pocket grab, as I call it. And then I made another little vellum pocket, this time just using ledger paper, so it could be used as a journaling card. And then it is over top of, I think this is poems, before Congress, I don't know. Anyhow, so it's an old book page and then vellum. So this has a little tab on it though, but it is basically a journaling card vellum pocket. And then inside that is a little tiny postcard that you can journal on the back. So I kind of played with that idea a bit to make this. But today we're probably only going to get to this part. So I ended up with some odd sizes, and yeah. So I'm just going to try to make do with what I have. So let's get started. I did go ahead and do some cutting so I could be well prepared, and I cut out a lot. So we'll just see how much I get done. I'll start with the bigger ones. You can see here's a pile of little ones, and I am working on that farm journal, so I will get to those within recent months. I also came across this that I had already folded up to make an envelope, and I kept thinking, that is such pretty print. Wouldn't that look nice behind one of the pieces of vellum and on a postcard? But I don't have a postcard this size just yet, so hang on to it. I may still just make it into an envelope. Okay, so the first thing that you do, of course, is, if you have not done one of these yet or watched Rachel's video, is you find a postcard, print that off. Then you want to use something on the back that will be covered by the vellum that has some printing or some music or, you know, something along those lines that will look nice showing through here. So I found this. It's a State of Rhode Island in Providence Plantations. It's a probate court thingy. It's got some pretty printing on it. Yeah. So, I'm going to start with that and gluing it down. So, for that part, I need my glue stick. And you know, I have done a lot of cleaning up here on my desktop. Oh, that's right. I finished up that glue stick that I had. So it is time to hunt for a new one. So I'm just going to use whatever I find here. This is a Play School glue stick. It's blue. And I ordered some, so I know I have more. Well, that doesn't want to come apart. We'll see how this works. Okay, so Play School it is. So I haven't asked you guys how you are. I hope you're doing well and that all is well. I kind of was a little off the grid for a little bit. I've been having knee issues and I'm supposed to elevate and ice. And when you do that, I don't find it to be a comfortable position to do any crafting to speak of. So yeah, I didn't have much done. Didn't really feel up to doing any video watching even. Just very uncomfortable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then that gets you a little bit down when you can't get around. I even was so bad a few days I was using a walker because it took the stress off of the knee. It's called a Baker's cyst. And a couple of people have told me, oh, you'll have to go in and they'll have to aspirate or drain it. And I don't know. I'm going by what my doctor said, but it's been about a month. It is better, but it still feels really strained and weak. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go in and maybe see a specialist. I don't know. Okay, now I do want to distress this. And I apparently dropped my Lori made distressor. And it has to be under my computer cabinet. My son said he looked and didn't find it, but it's nowhere to be seen up above. I'm sure that's what's happened, and he just isn't seeing it under there. But with my knee issues, I can't get under there. I even had my grandson, who's 4, and when he was here, he loves that claw. You know those claws you get to help reach things that are too high or out of reach. And he loved playing with that, so I set him to work picking up things off the floor and under things. And yeah, he didn't find it either. So I know sometimes I just have to go for it and look myself. Otherwise, it won't be found. So I've got to hunt for it. I love Lori's. This is okay, but Lori's is made to fit my hand. So she designs them to fit the proper size for you. They're individualized. And unfortunately, the proper size for me is a really nice fit, and I love it. And this is just okay. It's not nearly as comfortable, and it kind of irritates the hand, in all honesty. Whereas hers just fits so perfect. Let's see, what we call it? Ergonomically correct? I don't know, but it works for me. So, okay, now, And these are just prints of some, some printables that I have that I thought would work. So they are nothing incredible. I have some Tim Holtz ones that I really wanted to dig out, but I just thought some of these would work really well because they were floral and sort of went with what was on the other side of the postcard, you know, either floral or botanical or bird related, you know. Okay, so now I think it's easier to put it on here. Hold my thumb here where I don't want the ink. Now I do want to go through and what am I trying to say? Yeah, I do want to go through and sew on these after, but not right now. And this one is being stubborn already, so I've got to clean it out. So pardon me while I take a minute to try to get this to work. Let's see. Yep, there we go. And then I'll trim it up and even it up when I get done. There. So the weather is beautiful here. It is cold. By cold, I mean lower 50s, so not like freezing, but a little jacket weather for sure. But we'll survive. It's better than snow and ice, right? Far better than snow and ice. So we'll take it. I really don't find that these require a lot of decoration. You can do what you want, but I don't find that they require it. And again, you can find, you might have vellum in your stash that's got a pretty design on it. You know, I wouldn't go out and buy something if I didn't have to. If you don't have vellum, you could probably use acetate. You could use packaging, you know, the clear plastic on packaging. I was just looking to see, and yes, I did corner round. So I'm going to use the 1/4-inch round and do that even before I sew them. Okay, there's one down. Alrighty, and number 2. It helps to get things a little organized, I find. And I did find some of my little stamps. Some of them are printables, some are real stamps, some are full stamps. Just whatever I could find to match the situation is basically what I did. I'm going to put, put this back over here. And there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oops, that goes to something. I feel like I'm using the glue stick for this because there's a lot more gluing. It's far cheaper than art glitter glue or barely art glue, which I use. So yeah, that's my rationale. I don't think it bubbles as much as if I did this whole thing with the art glitter glue or barely art glue or what have you. So that's another reason. Okay, so that's seems that those are longer on the bottom a little bit, just like what, a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch. Don't know why, but they are. So, oh yes, and I like to use my little roller. It helps it adhere better, I feel. And I hope this glue is going to work well. I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive. Okay, let's go over here real quick. You may not want to distress yours. It's my thing, though. I do want to. So, let's see. You can see how it's just that little bit, but it's irritating. And okay, and then it's off a little bit here. And you know, I was very good. I used my all-in-one cutter and everything, so I don't know. Not liking that that's coming up already. Don't know, this glue may not be for me. Okie dokie. And let's do some distressing. Okay. And I go in here because I know that's about where the divot is for the thumb, for the pocket, you know, the thumb hole, where you grab the journaling card out. That's what I'm trying to say. So, okay, let's do this. Doesn't even feel like it's showing up here, but hey, I know it's that. This is really pretty. I have to be really careful with this vellum because I know it's fragile. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, isn't that beautiful? Ooh, yummy. Okay. Ooh, what was that? A hiccup. Yeah, I'm not sure why I distressed all the way around, because you're really not going to see that, except for at the top, huh? Oh well. Okay, Sarah. Too late now. I can streamline on the next one then. And keep that in mind, right? Am I right? Yes. Okay. I don't know. I do feel like that glue stick is bubbling some, so I don't know how thrilled I am with it, but we'll see. Okay, 1/4 of an inch. I don't know why, but I just like it better. Just a little corner round. Yep, and do I need to touch up the corners? I don't know if I touched these up after I did it. I'll make sure I do now. Okay, so here's that one. There's that one. Really pretty birds. Okay, here's another one with the birds. We'll go ahead, put this on. Okay. Here we go. Yep, just a little playing with my jelly plate while my daughter and my grandson were here. I was showing her and helping her do some pages for her little golden book journals, her Christmas ones that she's making. And so, yeah. My grandson had fun playing with it too, so that was kind of neat. And yeah, we just had a really good time playing with the art while he was here. And at first he wasn't really too interested in putting designs in it, but finally he gave in and did. So that was good. But he was being a stinker at first. He just wanted it plain red. His favorite color is red. So I was like, whatever you want, that's what we'll do. Because you're the artist, you choose. So he did. Wow, that is way off. I don't think I really like this glue, to be honest. So I may have to switch to something else. It does not feel like it's real sticky, and it's real wet, it feels to me. So, don't know. Okay, back over here. Okay. Well, something is off, and I'm not sure. So I'm going to use the top and line it up there. And then whatever works, works, and what doesn't is going to get cut. Right? Right. don't know what's up here, but it's definitely off. So maybe using that all-in-one cutter isn't the answer. I don't know. Just kind of off. I'll fix her up. Not that it has to be perfect, mind you, but I'd like it not to be obviously off. Right. Okay. Now, this is really pretty. So there. That's just lovely. Okay, let's ink her up. Okay. Now, we said here, we really, I'm going to say the corners too. That's really the only place we need that inked, right? Because the vellum's going to go over top of it. We'll see. Why ink what's not going to be seen? Am I right? Why waste the effort? Okay. Pretty blue jay. I wish I could tell you where these printables are from, but they come from all different sources. Some of them are already made, I know, but not all. So, okay, oops, wrong side. Good thing I caught that. Oops, that was a little off. As is my vision these days. I did buy myself a magnifying glass because, yeah, sometimes, especially pill bottles, can be very difficult to read. So, anyhow, I don't know what that's about. I will call them back later. I don't think they actually meant to call me because they clicked off rather quickly. It might have been a butt call. It's all good though, no matter what. All good. So, let's 1/4 of an inch. It just looks more finished to me with the rounded corner, right? Okay, gonna and seemed a little bit long over here, and I don't know, I kind of feel like it does need to be edged a little bit with Distress ink, so let's do it. You know, today I had the pleasure of being around some ladies who were in their 80s and 90s, and I was so impressed with all that they do at their age, and just, yeah, it was very inspiring, truly very inspiring. And yeah, so there's another one down. This one looks more like a letter, but I think it's still okay. So I decided, see, now that's what's going to be under that. And then this was the piece that was supposed to go here, but I was thinking, why couldn't we make it like a double pocket, right? So part of the postcard, so like there's a pocket in between. That's what I was thinking. So we shall see, huh? Okay, so these two are going to get glued together. And I think I'm going to try a different glue if I can find one. Oh, timber. It's a little dangerous in here, that's all I can say. Well, apparently that is the only glue that I see handy for right now. But for next time, I will definitely use a different glue because I just don't feel like it's everything I want it to be, you know? But we'll use it for now because it's what we have, right? I'm just going to really glop it on. Okay. It was also fascinating to listen to these women talk about some of their experiences with male bosses in the past. And, wow, you know, and how they stood up to the injustices, which was awesome. So, you know, such an inspiration. And the one friend that was with me who knew the ladies, and I had heard of them but had not met them, they had retired before I came on the scene at our common workplace, and just was such a pleasure and such a joy to hear their stories. And, you know, we can learn a lot from others about the kinds of things that we shouldn't have to put up with. So, they were pioneers, in my opinion, and they helped to pave the way for things to be easier for me in the long run. And my job, so yay for them, you know? And sorry for them that they had to put up with some of the garbage that they put up with. So, pretty neat stuff. Okay, let's see if we can, this is just, they're just off a hair, but it bugs me. And I think part of it is this glue creates like ripples and such, which makes things uneven a tad, but I'm not gonna, you know, can only do so much. Okay. And perfection really isn't all it's cracked up to be now, is it? Okay, I wanted to see, that is for sure the right side up. With such pretty printing. So, I think what I'll do is I will ink a piece of vellum and this together. And underneath a little bit. Okay. Before I even glue them. But I think I want to glue this down first before I glue the other together. And if I'm doing something wrong, scream at me. But, yeah. Okay, so now, just along the edges there, roll it. What I'm planning on doing is putting those together. So do I want to put a divot in the center of this as well? Kind of, so you know that there's a pocket in there is what I am thinking. And where is my hole punch that I normally use? Ah, here it is. No wonder I can't find it. Buried. Okay. Now, I've already lost where I folded. Go figure. Okay. It's because it's right along that line there. Woo! Pop it. Okay, and then we're going to put that there. So we're going to want to that's probably not going to show after I've started doing it, but once I start, I can't stop. I can't stop. Okay, so then we're going to put that there, and then I'm going to, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to distress it after that, but I want to leave it, wait. That's the part I want out. Whew. Did I almost mess that up or what? Okay, so come down here like so. I am sorry if you are hearing my stomach making racket. It's still processing breakfast. It's not used to it, apparently. I don't know. just very weird. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty. Okay. And again, I don't know. I could put something else on here, but you're not going to be able to write on that. But then I don't know that I want to. I think that the letter is itself with the handwriting sort of cool. Oops, forgot to corner round. So 1/4 inch side up. And in case you don't know, I'm reading right here to know. Sometimes things like that aren't that easy to see when you're new to something. Okay, so we have a pocket here, and then we have a pocket here. So that's kind of a double pocket, right? But I just really like that the way it is. Okay, so those are all the big ones that I've done. So there's this one, and this one, this one, and that one, this one, and this one. And then, of course, I'd already done this one. So let's see if we can get any more done before time is up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to be cute, cute, cute for my farm journal. Oopsie. Okay, so that goes over here. It's already been, looks like it's already been distressed, so I don't have to do that. Just have to figure out which side is up. That would be this side. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. There's that. And then that's gonna go on here. Okay. It's pretty old paper, so it's good that it's being processed and used, glued to something, because otherwise it's very fragile. Okay. And I'm afraid this is going to eat up a lot of glue. Because when they're so old, as you know, they're a little thirsty. I see that this seems to be rather uneven. Isn't that cute? That's going to be so cute in that little miniature farm journal that I'm making. That envelope journal. I don't know, maybe I want to put something there, but right now I'm not feeling like it needs it. Sometimes less is more, in my opinion. Okay, there's that one, but it does need some, oopsie, something fell. It's my distressor. Stomach is making a lot of racket. I am terribly sorry. If you can hear that, I apologize. Alrighty. Here's another little cutie patootie. This one already has a little stamp on it, so wow. Talk about saving time. And I don't know that it makes any difference which way I put this down. Okay, isn't that cute? Just love these. I thought that was glue. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Okay. Here we go. I feel like I'm getting a lot of these done, but that's mostly because I did all of the cutting and the planning ahead of time. You can call it cheating if you want. I call it just being proactive so that when I'm on camera, I just get more done. And I feel more productive, to be totally honest. And I just realized something I forgot with that last one. So I'm bringing it back. Okay, I've got to do 1/4 inch. Chomp. Chomp, 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 stamp and I didn't distress, so I have to do that. So, chomp these, and then distress, because here it is. Okay. Gracious sakes. Okay. I don't know which one's which. I don't think it matters. Does it really? Okay. Right. Let's get to it. These are just so doggone cute. I love them. Okay. Here's another one, and it's already got the stamp on it. I know some of the farm printables, the bulk of them I believe are from Caroline's Craft Tree, and I'll put her information below, and then some are Graphics Fairy. So those I can definitely list below. Okay. Oof. Here we go. Just making sure I have things in the correct position, because it'd be so easy to put things upside down when you get a lot of these going. Okay. 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 Oops, I forgot to round the corners. I'll go in and do that after I do the main distressing. There's the cutie patootie rooster. Quarter-inch. Okay. Cute, cute. Alrighty. And yes, there are duplicates amongst these, but I have them, so I'm using them. This one didn't have the stamp, but it's already distressed. So we're gonna just glue it. La-ti-da. Okay. And I'm gonna glue this. Here's my squeaky little pull-out shelf here to work on. Ninth book. I don't know. Aurora Lee. Okay, Aurora Lee, let's put you on here. Does anybody else talk to their papers? I'm beginning to feel a little unique. Yeah, that's what happens when you craft alone. You become a little unique. Okay, so there we have it. That way, yep, and that way. Okay, yep, that's the correct side up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut first. Actually, I really meant cut, not just chop, because I can see that it's quite uneven in places. Short and begorra. Yes, here we go. Here we go. It's okay up there. All right. Now we distress. Okay. Yeah, I just don't feel like this glue is sticking. I may end up doing a lot of backlog to get it where I want it. Done and done. Okay. Now here's this one. It's already okay. So that's my alarm. Now I still have some of these left, but again, I had tons, and I do mean tons of these cut out because trying to get things to print the size I wanted, unfortunately, I wasted a lot of paper, and I was determined it really wasn't going to go to waste. So I went ahead and cut things so I can make more of this. So let's see what we have in terms of the small ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Here's that side, that side. There he is. And there. Okay, so they all will need journal cards, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I did 8, and I had 1 already made. So I am quite happy with that, and I do know that I would not have as many made had I not gone ahead and pre-cut things and pre-organized. So, you know, it is what it is. So, thank you for watching. I hope that you've been inspired and that you will do some of these. I think you'll love them. I especially like this one that's the double one because I have a pocket in here, and you see that glue is not sticking. Cheap glue, you get what you pay for. So I'm going to have to go out and find, I think it might still be on my kitchen table, where the package is, that the fresh glue, and I got Scott glue. And then there's a pocket here too. So the glue does make a difference, I believe. So anyhow, and these are just cute. So, real happy with what I accomplished. I hope I've inspired you. I hope Rachel has inspired you. Go over and watch her channel. There are also others who are doing this challenge. Tanya from Patty Treasures, Gail Augustinelli, to name a few. I think Camilla Crafts might be doing it. I can't remember everybody, but there are others who are working on it, and it's fun to see what they come up with and their variations. So, have fun, get out there and create, make some art, focus on joy, find your joy. And until next time, please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.